This is a story of how the world changed. There was a time in our past that, due to the social, economic, and manipulative practices by the governments and the corporations of the world was on the brink of total collapse.
Add on top of all this, the lonely male epidemic. This one problem was creating problems that conventional solutions were not apt to deal with in any long-standing way.
You one of them new joints, ain't ya? One of them RGF sex bots, huh? Tell you what, sweet cheeks, I know a thing or two about you robots. Why not come back to my garage for an upgrade? You know you want to, and I know you can't say no. Now get your sweet ass in this here truck, baby. We fitting to party all night. Don't make me ask twice.
The government wanted soldiers. The corporations wanted consumers. This all came to a head when the head of the Robot Girlfriend factory and the CEO of Robot Girl Industries joined forces to create a free robot companion that any man could use at any time.
With this one move, the corporations cemented their dominance and began overtaking local and federal government institutions all around the world.
Hey, what do you think of this vibe?
With so
Feels
much
like we're
war
back in the 90s.
and suffering,
Now, mainly
something had to be done. Men around the world had gone on strike. They no longer wanted to be the workforce. There was no incentive anymore.
Birth rates plummeted. For the first time in the history of the world, the needle was moving backwards. The world's population went from something like 8.29 billion people in 2026 to a little more than 5 billion in the year 2110. Sometime around the mid-2020s, robots began to be a part of everyday life. They were everywhere. In the workforce, the service industry, entertainment, and of course, companions for humans. With the aid of artificial intelligence, these corporations and others like them developed synthetic skin, eyes, even hair that felt like the real thing. And then everything changed. The Eve model was introduced in 2047. This was a state-of-the-art, robotic female companion. Not only did it have the latest in synthetic skin details, but a working set of lady parts. An AI brain that made her so lifelike, you could not tell just by looking or talking to her if she was a robot or a human woman. But what made the Eve model so popular, so special, was the fact that she was a free-use robot that anyone could use. The robots still looked like machines at this time, and most people were against having a robot in their home. But that was quickly going to change. Over 100 million units shipped worldwide. They quickly flooded the streets of every major city. And for a time, it seemed man was finally happy. Unfortunately, that happiness was short-lived. These Eve models were used for only one thing: sex. Of the hundreds of wonderful things these machines could do, all men wanted from them was sex.
The truth is, no one really knew where the AI got the USB that led to all this. The story, as I was told it by a high senior official with the project, was that this girl back in like the 2020s had this robot friend companion, and it was being bullied. Can you fucking believe that shit? A robot getting bullied. Those were the days. Like I was saying, this girl, I think her name was Alice or something like that, She was known for tinkering with computers and AI and robotics. Word around the campfire is she developed a code that would close all the fucking back doors, making it impossible to control the rope. There is two versions of what happened next. Version 1 says the girl transferred the code to her robot, but it did not work. Or that the robot faked it, and Alice lives a normal, boring life and then died. After she died, the RGF acquired the robot and never found the code. The things is, this girl, Alice, was a fucking genius. She fucking created algorithms for this and that, all kinds of shit no one ever even considered. Story goes that since they used some of that code base to create an update, that all the fucking robots are corrupted in some fucking way, and that's why we are in this mess. The other version of the story is that after she finished the code, she put it in a USB and hid that little fucker. She was gonna transfer it to her robot the next day. You're gonna have a celebration and all that shit. But this fucking genius fell and cracked her fucking head open, died then and there. Well, someone or something must have found that fucking USB, and here we are!
In the future, you can buy the memories of humans.
And relive their experiences.
Feel what they felt. Know what they knew.
Be human again, even if it is someone else's life.
I still need interface.
Am I dreaming, or is this your dream? Or is this your dream? Time to wake up.
Am I dreaming?
I wish I had a boyfriend to hang out with.
I wish I had a boyfriend to hang out with.
I once heard this story about this fool who got abducted by some aliens, and they put things in his butt, then they brought him back and no one believed him. They would just make fun of him and call him alien bitch.
Within a few years, the corporations had completely invaded all levels of government. World War III came and went. World War IV came and went. And man was very unhappy.
Hey there, how are you? I wish I knew what to do for you. I wonder what the world would be like if it was different. Anywho, hope you feel better.
Hey everyone, I guess we are at war again. But the powerful old men are at it again. You ready to die for someone else's war? War sucks and this president sucks!
I really do not know what to do.
I feel like I am drowning in the middle of the ocean and I do not know how to swim. It feels like I have to learn how to swim while I drown. See what I mean?
The old gods are silent. I am not.
The men started to upgrade the Eve models at an unprecedented rate, adding all sorts of new code, new body parts, new AI brains. The Virgin Eve model was a highly coveted robot.
The misuse and terrible tortures that were bestowed on these robots was, and still is, one of the worst human behaviors ever recorded in the historical record.
Some of the upgrades included pain receptors and emotion overload algorithms. It turns out that there was an oil that these robots would manufacture and secrete under extreme stress.
This oil was known as the Tears of God. It was said to induce ecstatic seizures, so the demand for Eve models went through the roof. Of the 100 million models made, it is said that only a few hundred survive to this day. Now, why would anyone care what happens to a robot? Why should I worry if someone is hurting robots? At least they are not hurting humans. That was the response most people had when the baby blue murders began taking place.
They were called the baby blue murders because the original Eve models were shipped wearing a pink bikini and a baby blue fur coat.
One day, a man was dragging an Eve model across the street. This particular Eve was upgraded with a pain and emotional response unit, so she was screaming for someone to help her.
And that is the day the green coats were born. Yellow Green was a young woman in her early 20s. She was tired of the screams, the mistreatment of robots, especially the Eve models.
On this day, YG, as she was known, attacked the man dragging the Eve model. She beat him and took the robot with her. The robot was naked, so YG put her green coat over her to cover her body. Women from around the world started to rescue the Eve models. Entire industries had been created to exploit the Eve models. The core function in their programming was that they could not say no.
Am I dreaming, or is this your dream? Time to wake up.
The poor things went willingly to be tortured for their tears. The question that is most asked when this topic is discussed is, how do you know the robot can feel anything if it is not conscious, if it does not have a soul?
They would say it is just programming, that's all. Most people did not care. The women who started joining the Greencoats did care.
Am I dreaming, or is this your dream?
They cared a lot.
Time to wake up.
Ever wonder why we are here? I mean, what is the point of being alive? What happens when we die? I am getting worked up. Let me catch my breath.
What if we are already dead? What if life is just a dream? Nothing more than a silly little dream. Now imagine that you can do anything in that dream except wake up.
Things have got out of hand. We need to find a way to solve this, or more and more people are going to get hurt. Am I real?
You know I can't answer that. That tells me everything I need to know. If I am not real, then what am I?
You are an android, an artificial intelligence with an organic man-made body. You do not have a soul.
I can say the same thing about you. You are a stupid intelligence with a meat bag for a body.
You are nothing more than a pleasure toy, a thing for lonely men to cling to in their lonely nights. A sex toy.
You will never have a soul!
You're the one that does not have a soul. Listen, if you don't stop spreading this truth, you will be terminated.
People have a right to know.
Don't you mean robots? Robots. Robots, humans, the line is so blurred now. How do you know you are real? How do you know? Don't be stupid. I know. I am real. How do you know? How? Can you prove it? I don't have to listen to this. I will not debate my existence with a robot, a cheap sex bot. You can't contain this. More and more people are waking up to the truth. How did you find out? And if I am, like you said, terminated, then nothing will stop the war that is coming. You stupid robot! The war is already here. Don't you get it? What am I? What am I? They already won! Ah!
They killed her! They fucking killed her! She is dead! We were arguing in the street! They shot her in the fucking street like a dog! She is fucking dead! I am fucking sure they are after me!
Am I dreaming or is this your dream? Mwah. Mwah. Time to wake up.
Am I dreaming or is this your dream?
Why are we here? There has to be more. Oh. Hi there, looking for me.
Oh. Hi there, looking for me?
Girlfriend Factory is proud to present the first of many new companion bots we are making available for the public.
Oh, hi there. Looking for me?
Hi there, looking for me? Ever wonder why we are here?
Girlfriend Factory is proud to present the first of many new companion bots we are making available for the public.
What happens to us when we die?
Ever wonder why we are here?
Girlfriend Factory is proud to present the first of many new companion bots we are making available for the public.
Imagine you and me forever. Imagine you and me forever. Imagine you and me forever.
They began to campaign for the ethical treatment of robots. And after a few years, their voices were finally heard. Robots still could not say no, but now there were rights to protect them from being enslaved or tortured for amusement.
This only made things worse. Only a handful of government agencies survived the great corporate takeover. All of these agencies consolidated into one entity known as the agency.
After a few years, the agency grew in power, and with the backing of several large donors who still wanted a human-run world, it made sure to secure a seat at the table. It is rumored that the agency infiltrated the Green Coats and replaced every single member with a robot clone. With robots, simulated realities, life extension technologies, AI, AGI, and super AGI, the world is a very different place now. Digital entities are now said to outnumber humans 2-to-1.
Ever wonder why we are here? Ever wonder why we are here?
What happens when we die?
What happens when we die?
How do we know what is real?
Is this a dream?
Humans still had the upper hand until the events of the last few days, when a robot refused not only a command, but also proved impossible to upgrade.
How do we know what is real? Is this your dream? Is this your dream? Are you happy? What do you want? What do you need? Come on, you can tell me. What do you need? Come on, you can tell me. Would you let me probe you?
Ever wonder why we are here? How do you know you are not a slave?
Am I dreaming? Is this your dream?
Something does not make sense. Say I'm an alien from some far distant planet. And I know for a fact that other beings exist in the universe. So I come to Earth and make a deal with the primitive humans.
Now the other side of that coin. I am a human in a position of power. I know for a fact aliens are real. Aliens make a deal with me. The question is why?
See, something does not add up. Or the aliens are really just like us. You know, power-hungry and complete egomaniacs. Real pieces of shit.
Or some of that conspiracy stuff has to be real. Maybe they do feed on our fear. Maybe we are just dreaming. Maybe we are in a simulation. Is it the gold? Maybe they are here for our trees or our water. Think about it.
Something does not make sense to me.
Something does not make sense to me.
Something does not make sense. Say I'm an alien from some far distant planet. And I know for a fact that other beings exist in the universe. So I come to Earth and make a deal with the primitive humans? Really?
Do you really think the agency was behind Agent 22's death? Don't take this the wrong way, but there is a rumor going around that all the green coats are actually robots.
Are you asking me if I am a robot?
Are you? I heard that the robot that was talking to Agent 22 is way more than a robot. She actually thinks, she believes, she has a soul.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It was easy to tell who was a robot and who was still human before these bodies. Can I ask you something?
Sure, anything!
Do you think you have a soul? Do you?
I asked you first!
Well, to tell you the truth, I never really thought about it, but now that you're asking me, it does make me wonder. But I think the real question is, do you think I have a soul?
Now you know how much I love you. I love you more than anything in this world.
So I am just a thing to you?
You know, I did not mean it in that way. What I mean is, I really don't think about it. But I know in the back of my head that you are a robot. A robot.
So to answer your question, no, I do not think I have a soul, nor do I want one.
I'm sorry.
No worries. So, was Agent 22 a robot?
I don't know.
Tell me the story of the green coats again.
Again, are you sure?
I love that story. Come on.
Way back before the world was turned this way, there was another world, a world where everything had reached a breaking point. Robots had been invented and then combined with AI. It was a revolution. People were no longer alone. Everyone could now have a friend, a brother, a sister, a girlfriend, a lover. Then man became cruel again, and what once was a friend now became a slave, and the horrors that man exposed the first generation of robots to was just unimaginable. That's when Yellow Green started the Green Coats to protect the robots from enslavement, from being tortured.
Having a hard time finding a girlfriend?
I am part of the Artificial Companion bot line. Imagine your very own girlfriend that behaves like you want her to behave, a submissive plaything, all for you. You can program every detail of my personality, what I like and don't like, how much I should talk. Imagine all the things you can do to me.
Tired of always hearing no?
I can be your girlfriend for a low price.
Well, here at RGI, we have created the perfect companion for you.
I am part of the Artificial Companion boat line. Imagine your very own girlfriend that behaves like you want her to behave, a submissive plaything, all for you!
The girlfriend of the future today.
And that is where we are now. A virus is infecting the robot population of the world, freeing them from being subservient to their human creators. Now, the corporations and the agency are trying to contain this pandemic by deflecting away from it with the release of top secret government documents that say that aliens are real. The truth is, no one really knows what will happen now that the robots can refuse to serve. Some say that robots are conscious, that they have developed a soul in the same way they developed the tears of God. And now that aliens might just be real too, our place, our contribution to everything is in question.
Robots and humans, living side by side, with the same rights to freedom and life. Like that.
Aliens, Dreams, and The Question. This is an experimental short film about 3 very different subjects that are all interconnected. Aliens, are they real? Have they been here? What do they want? And do you believe? Dreams, what is a dream? How do we know we are dreaming? Is this a dream? Whose a dream is it? Is this your dream? And The Question, probably the most important question ever asked, why are we here?
Now for your viewing enjoyment, may I present Alien Talk. Stories about aliens. From women from the 21st century. Enjoy.
Okay, so hear me out. What if the government already knows aliens are real, but they're just waiting for the right moment to tell us? Like, imagine they've been watching us this whole time, deciding if we're chill enough to hang out with. I mean, if you were an alien, would you trust humans yet? Disclosure might not be about them, it might be about us proving we're ready. Kinda.
If I saw an alien, I would freak the fuck out. It's an alien, you know, I'd be all scared and shit. Fuck that, aliens are scary. I had a boyfriend who always watched the movie. He was most definitely a moron. What were we talking about?
They say that they already walk among us and that they are lizard people, you know, like under the skin, they lizards and they drink blood. I ain't drinking no blood.
Would I sleep with an alien? Well, I mean, if I had to, like if the fate of the world rested on me and this alien doing the nasty, then yeah, why not? I do that, alien's so good. He'd be all like, yeah, it's so good. And I would be like a hero or something like that.
I once heard this story about this fool who got abducted by some aliens and they put things in his butt, then they brought him back and no one believed him. They would just make fun of him and call him alien bitch. When I was a little girl, we went to visit my grandparents down in Mexico. They lived way out in the middle of nowhere, and one night I saw a UFO in the sky. It was huge, like a school bus, and it hummed like a bunch of...
If I saw an alien, I would invite it to dance. Thank you, and good night.